Hello friends, welcome to the Jazz Ranch, Hip Cats Groovy Chicks. I'm going to be playing a song for you now called Sunny. It was recorded in 1963 and it was an R&B tune, a rhythm and blues song, and I'm going to be playing it in a funk style. Now I'm going to compare that style of music to a jazz style, jazz swing style. I'm going to talk about the differences and what you need to learn in order to play funky. So I hope you will enjoy this. Here we go with the song. I'm going to play it for you first, then talk about it after. Here we go with the song Sunny. Hello friends, welcome to the Jazz Ranch studio. Now, I'm going to be talking about funk music, and I played this song, Sunny, a popular song from the 60s, in a funk style or funk rhythm. Now, what is it that makes funk different from jazz? Well, first of all, it's based on 16th notes in the rhythm. It's the rhythm of it, you know, and also it's straight eighths as opposed to swing eighths. Swing eighths, you have the first eighth longer than the second eighth. Da da da, you know. So in straight eighths, you have da 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 da. Straight eighths applies to rock music, Latin music, funk music, not swing. So the opening figure that I played, the introduction, this thing. What is that, you know? So I decided to try to notate it. Now, that's the problem right there. We don't notate these things, and we just feel them, and that's the way to go. Because with funk music, you need to feel it. You know, and it is 16th notes, you know, as opposed to 8th notes. So what does that look like notated? Well, it's pretty scary, you know, and that's why I don't deal with it, because it's hard to play, it's hard to explain, and it's hard to look at, you know, notated. But the thing is, notation will teach you something, hopefully. It's sort of breaking something down and seeing it under a microscope. You know, what is it that's going on here, you know? Beyond just the feel of it, because that's what you want to do, is you want to feel it, and that's what most great funk players, for instance, Herbie Hancock is a great one. He can play swing, he can play funk, he can play any kind of rhythm at all perfectly. And so we want to learn what he's doing and what I was doing. So I've notated the introduction, which is, I played this. I played. So now if you looked at that in terms of breaking it down now, what I would do is I would take those are 16th notes, and I would slow it all down to half speed. Not the tempo, but what I'm playing. So it would be this. That's slowing it down to half tempo. Tempo is the same. In other words, let me illustrate this. This is the tempo. As 16th notes, it would sound like this. Let's get that. 2, 3, 4. As 8th notes, it would be this. Playing the notes at half speed, even though the tempo is staying the same. So they're 8th notes there, and that would be a swing feel. You know, like let's keep the metronome on the quarter notes and it'd be like this. Now, if we play it like a funk tune twice as fast with the notes, but the tempo the same, then you have this. Let's do that again. 2, 2, 3, 4. You see, so that's what you have to get the feel for. And if you looked at the manuscript of this, how it's written out, it's pretty scary. I mean, how do you interpret that? I guess people that read this kind of music a lot, like your professional pop music or funk players, like the studio guys, you know, that have the education and the mindset for this sort of thing, they'll read that and figure out how to play it. I can't do it, and you probably can't do it. Maybe you can, but I look at that and I can't interpret that. I have to feel it, you know. So that's essentially what you need to do first if you want to play funk music, is to feel it, feel those rhythms, and you have to ground yourself to the tempo. So what a good thing to do is just play right on the beat, and then play off the beat. Then play, you know, try to play 16th notes. So you'd have 4 of them. Da 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 da. That's almost impossible to do. But like, see, that's it. It's not. It's this. It's short. Da da. It's not. Da da. That's 8ths. Those are 8th. Da 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 da. Here's 16ths. Da da da. You see, you have to feel that downbeat, and then try to play 8ths, and then try to play 16ths, and understand the difference. You know, 8ths. All right. That's it. 16. You hear the difference. Now, that's the thing. So, one of the things I suggest is, in terms of getting your time together, is to play using a metronome and play just downbeats. And then play upbeats. Play downbeats. And then play 16ths. Everything that I'm talking about has to do with feeling the downbeat. Feeling the 1, 2, 3, 4. You know? So whatever you do in between. If I'm not able to feel that downbeat, then I'm not able to do things contrasting to it, off the beat. So feeling the downbeat, feeling the offbeat, feeling it as a jazz swing tune, feeling it as a funk tune, all those things you can study separately, you know, and try to lock into the beat by practicing it in a variety of ways like this. You know, right on the beat, on the offbeat, on the 16th, on the 8th, you know. Play 16th notes, like maybe an exercise like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1, just to get it into your head. Those are some ideas. So that's all I'm going to talk about. I mean, this is a complicated subject, and I'm going to talk more about it on another video. But that's all I'm going to talk about. Just study this introduction that I played and the song. Study how I played the 8th notes. All those 8th notes that I'm playing are really 16ths now in funk music. So study that. It's just doubling, playing more notes in the same period of time. And that's all there is that's going on. So we'll have a sign off now. Thanks for tuning in. Signing off from the Jazz Ranch. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video on funk music and jazz. And until next time, I'll say in the words of my great friend upstairs, Hermie Dressel, swing loose. We'll see you next time around. And please check out my book, my jazz piano book. And I have a special sale going on right now. So please check it out in the links below. And swing loose. We'll see you next time around. Bye-bye.